And considering her struggles today, Louise, when you look at the serve percentage, still at 43% for the match, not where she would want it, and the errors piling up now at 26. She's not that far away in this match, which also tells you the level that she's capable of, perhaps on a consistent basis.
You are so right. I think the biggest difference here is coming through the college tennis and the ITF, you don't get to play the quality of matches and the intensity for the length of time that she's having to do here at the US Open. That's the tough thing, and she's learning a big lesson here. So this is going to be just so valuable for this young lady, Julia Quah.
As we update you on the match statistics, yeah, if she can come away from this, if she does not win, and just say a little bit here and a little bit there, as opposed to, wow, I didn't belong on the court with that woman, it's got to be doing a lot for her development.
The thing is, she isn't used to playing against players like Mauresmo, in the fact that Mauresmo's diversity, and I think that's very, I mean, there's no question why Mauresmo has been a great player, but I think Quah is really struggling against players that play differently. When you play university tennis, I would think 90% of the players are two-handed backhand. They play a very fast rhythm. It's very flat, very similar. You know, you come out onto the tour, and there are many ways to get to be a great player, and this is just one of them, Mauresmo.
Excellent return on that last point. Amelie's had success, it seems, Louise, the last couple of games in trying to turn this set around and in throwing in the occasional looper here and there.
Oh, that's just smart tennis. Once again, I don't think Quah likes the no-pace shot. She doesn't like to generate the pace. She likes someone who hits the ball flat and hard. That's the kind of player that she usually gets to see. Good shot. She really went out after that. That's why Conchita Martinez had so much success. She was another player that you'd put in with Mauresmo. Slice backhand, you know, good top spin. She can hit that off both sides. But clever players. Good variation. Martina Navratilova was very much like that. But we're not, you know, we really are seeing less and less of that in the game. There's no Russians that play like that, that's for sure.
Mauresmo a chance to really grab this match by the throat here. And she holds for a 5-3 lead here in the second.
This is just going to give Amelie, if she's to convert here and win this match, so much confidence here at the Open, and so much confidence just in her overall development and her path back to being a top player.
Yeah, watching her in that first round match against Deschy, who, another French woman, she knows very, very well.
That was hard work.
Yeah, she emerges victorious, but you had to wonder how much confidence could she gain from that, whether it kind of set her back a little bit. That was a error-filled match, to say the least. And Julie not happy. She finds herself down here in a game she's got to have to stay in the match. Yeah, this has been an impressive young player, an experienced player against a professional, a former #1. And Mauresmo's looked very professional in how she's gotten in front to this late stage of the match.
Just hasn't been tight enough, I think, Quah, with her game plan. just giving away too much. She can go and have a look at the stats after this match and really analyze that. She'll get a lot from it.
Can she get fooled a little bit from, obviously, Ivanovic not at her best in that last round, and she was able to dictate against Ivanovic and have success.
Yes and no. I can see where you're going with that,
yeah.
But that was a real win. And the fact that she beat Delacroix 7-6, 7-6, I think that's fair. She's at the level. There's no question.
But I mean, just in terms of feeling that this is the way I have to play, I have to really push the effort. I was able to do that and catch Ivanovic in a bad day. Sticking to that same approach against a player who's not physically less than her best.
Well, Mauresmo's just not making the same amount of errors that Ivanovic is. So even Julia may have made a similar amount of errors, but she's not getting it back from the other side. Ivanovic was giving that to her. I think she's got to play the way she's playing. She's got to be a dictator. She's got to be aggressive. But when you play a player that is like Mauresmo, she doesn't give you a whole lot. She's not going to hit a whole lot of winners. She's not going to hit a lot of errors. She's going to make you do it. I mean, 12 unforced errors. That's great for 2 sets of tennis. Then you look at her winner column as well.
Excellent serve to finish that off for Julie Qua, as she remains in this match, though down a set and trailing 5-4. Mauresmo will serve for the match in just a moment. She comes in ranked 29th. Can she be dangerous, assuming she gets through this? Can she be dangerous in her quarter and really take a run?
In her quarter, she's going to come up against Petrova and Safina. Can she beat Safina? There's a big question mark. Petrova, yes, she can beat her. That's the way you want to play against Mauresmo, but unfortunately Qua is a poor cousin to someone like Serena Williams or Venus Williams or Safina, who plays that way, doesn't play with the same amount of errors and can dictate a little bit more, has a bigger serve, taller girls, cover the court a little better, but they're the ones that scare Mauresmo, the big girls that can overpower her.
Mauresmo responds with her first ace of the match. Good time for it there.
Not fast either. 103. Just really went for placement.
She really seems to have been hitting her spots today.
Yeah, she has. She's been very consistent with her serve. Wants to get the first serve in just to take that pressure away from the second serve. She can get a little tight on the second serve against the good returners.
Well, encouraged by an earlier ace, she commits her 5th double fault, 30 all.